धारे अपि गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारे जशोदानंदन भज जन रंजन जशोदानंदन भज जन रंजन जमुना तीर बनचारे जमुना तीर बनचारे जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारे जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारे गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारे गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारे जशोदानंदन भज जन रंजन जशोदानंदन भज जन रंजन जमुना तीर बनचारे जमुना तीर बनचारे हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरिबाल हरे कृष्ण हरिबाल हरे कृष्ण जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारी जय जशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन जशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन जमुना तीरा बनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Bal, Hare Bal, Hare Bal, Hare Bal. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Gurudev. কোথায় গেল নিউ ভক্ত ইনচার্জ আছে? ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया उन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले ते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिने इति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धु भैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। आजानुलंबित भुजौ कनकावदातौ संकीर्तनैकपितरौ कमलायताक्षौ विश्वम्भरौ द्विजवरौ जुगधर्मपालौ वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरौ करुणावतारौ चिराददत निजगुप्तवीतं स्वप्रेमनामामृतमत्तुतारम् आपामरजविततारं गौरकृष्णजनभ्य तमहं प्रपद्ये आनन्दलीलामयविग्रहाय हेमावदिव्यछविसुन्दराय तस्मै महाप्रेमरसप्रदाय चैतन्यचन्द्राय नमः नमस्ते। जय श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य नित्यानन्द श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। मुखं करोति वाचालं पंगुलं हैतगिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीगुरुदिनतारिणं श्रीचैतन्य ईश्वरम्। नमः ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते जयपताका स्वामी। Hare Krishna, Hare Bol. So program will be like this. I was scheduled to speak from 6 to 7. Then His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj supposed to speak from 7 to 8. But now this all depends on his health situation. So if by 7 a.m. we get message that he will give class, then Pendal will go. If Guru Maharaj is not able to come down, then we will continue discussing Gauranga Katha. And today Darshanarth will be at 8 a.m. Right? 8 a.m. So today, very special day. It's most auspicious. It's most auspicious. You see, the appearance day of Supreme Personality of Godhead is always auspicious. Appearance of Ramchandra, appearance of Brahmana, Narasingha, Krishna, they are all auspicious. But today is super auspicious. Why? Because today, that Supreme Personality of Godhead, He descended to this earthly planet to give something to people which He had never given before. Chira adadata nijagupta vitam soprema nama mritamatutaram apamaraja vitataram gaura krishna janabhya tamahang prapadde. Chira adadata, that never given before for long time. As Chaitanya Charitamrita explains, Anarpita charing chirat karunaya avatinna kalo. Anarpita, for long time it has not given. So that's Bhagavat Swarup, that form of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He came down to give that special thing. What is that? Samarpaitum urnata ujjala rasasya bhakti sriyam. He came to give a sampad, wealth, that is bhakti, prema bhakti. So prema nama mritamatutaram. He is very munificent because he gave something which was never given before. Not only that, he gave to everybody apamaraja vitataram. He gave to everybody, whether to considering who is qualified, not qualified, whether to considering who wants, who does not want. Two things. Two things shows how munificent he was. He gave something was never given before. And what is the qualification to get that thing? You have to become great tapasvi, jnani, yogi? No. Then what? You have to become the most fallen soul. Then you are qualified. That Supreme Personality of Godhead Gauranga form is going with a candle, searching for who is the most fallen soul. I will give. Then another interesting is, he will give something that is never given before, number one. Whether you want or you don't want, he will give you, number two. Whether qualified, not qualified, he will give you, number three. Number four is more interesting, that even if you run away, no, I don't want. Hey, while you are running away, he will catch hold of your hair. Hey, take this. This is the magnificent, this most magnificent Supreme Personality of Godhead. Very interesting personality, huh? That you never find this. Of course, Bhagavat says, Krishna gave. There is a verse says, that Supreme Personality of Godhead has many forms. Bahava Santu Sarvata Bhadra. They are very auspicious. But Latasu ko api premada bhavati. But who is there who can give prema even to Lata, to the creepers, to trees? That is the Krishna. But when Krishna came as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he played very wonderful things. Very wonderful things. The most merciful. Chaitanya Chandra, that's why it has been stated, Chaitanya Chandra Daya Karaha Vichar. Vichar korile chitte pave chamatkar. If you analyze the magnanimity, the munificent nature of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, when he descended accepting the mood of Srimati Radharani, his magnanimity has different dimension, different magnitude. If you analyze, you will find wonders. Yesterday we had Paribrajaka Maharaj very nicely explained how in Ram Lila that Sita Devi said, Ram said that I will kill everybody. Sita Devi said, no, don't kill. Then Ramchandra said, okay, I will not kill. No, I will kill everybody. When I will come as Krishna, I will not kill. Then when he come Krishna, then he started killing also. Putana, Sakatasur. As long as he was in Brajabhumi, he killed. But he did not use any weapon. He did not hold any weapon. When he went to Mathura, there he manifested 4 armed forms, Vasudeva Krishna form. There he invoked his weapons, Shankha Chankra Gada Padma, but not in Vrindavan. Then Radharani said, you are not using weapon, but still you are killing. I want you to stop killing. But as long as he is with Radharani not killing and not using weapon, then Radharani thought, I will come, next time when you come, I will come within you to make sure to stop, you don't kill anybody. So of course, this Supreme Person, this form of Supreme Person Godhead, very special. It's very special because the Gauranga Mahaprabhu came with the mood of Srimati Radharani. Srimati Radharani is of course very special. She is so special. Once in Radhakunda, some gopis, some sakhis ran to Radharani. Oh, Radharani, do you know what is happening? What is happening? That these village children, they are chasing on sea jackal. And sea jackal, out of fear, she entered into a hole. These naughty boys, they gathered some straw and wood and they set fire. This jackal is burning. Then Radha said, oh Allah, how that can happen? In my presence, on the bank of my kunda, how can this happen? Bring that jackal here. Sea jackal, half burned sea jackal. And Radharani, she just put her hand upon that sea jackal, caressing like this. And immediately sea jackal transformed into Sakhi, And Radharani said, you stay here with me and you serve me. That is Radharani. No chanting 16 rounds, no regulatory principles, no Mangalarati. She's a jackal. But that jackal, she can be qualified to become Sakhi just by her touch. If she came with Radharani, with Krishna, এখানে দেখো বাংলা কথা বলার থাকেন, ইংলিশ জানেন না, বাংলা কথা হচ্ছে পেন্ডালে, আপনারা যেতে পারেন, সেখানে বাংলা ভাষায় কথা চলছে, পরিব্রাজক মহারাজ ক্লাস দিয়েছেন। So that is interesting. Bhagavan is great. He is very merciful. But Gauranga form, Bhagavan become greater because who made him greater? Srimati Radharani made him greater. So that's why it is stated, Krishna is great, he is Purna, complete. In Dwarka he is complete, Purna. In Mathura he is more complete, Purnatara. In Vrindavan he is most complete, Purnatama. All of you are educated, you know grammar, superlative degree. Is there anything beyond Purnatama? That is, he is most complete. Complete, more complete, most complete. But spiritual world, in spiritual grammar, there is something beyond that. Because even if Krishna in Vrindavan is most complete, but still is incomplete. He is most complete. How can he be most complete, still incomplete? So that is Param Brahma. The special nature of Param Brahma is, he is possessor of all opposite qualities. Paraspara Viruddha Gunabalir Samahar. His combination, he possesses all the opposite qualities. He is greater than the greatest, smaller than the smallest. Anur, Anyan, Mahatamahiyan. He controls everybody. He is controlled by devotees. Same way also, Bhagavan. So, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, he came as Gauranga Mahaprabhu to give something very unique thing. So that is his magnanimity. So I will tell you something. The prediction, very interesting predictions of Gauranga Mahaprabhu coming. First I will start from Tritya Yuga. Some incident happened here in Navadvip Dham. In Tritya Yuga, Ramchandra came with Sita Devi and Lakshman. Ramchandra, then following Sita Devi, then Lakshman. When they were walking through Navadvip, Ramchandra was looking at the beautiful form of the Navadvip, beauty of the Navadvip, and smiling. Then Sita Devi asked, why are you smiling? Then Ramchandra said, I am smiling because this is my dham. I will descend here in the form of a Gauranga. Then he explained how I will marry 2 wives. Then all his pastime he said, I will release the Vidyarasa, everything he explained. Then at the end he said, then I will take sannyas. That time as I am roaming forest to forest, I will be roaming, traveling from village to village. But difference will be, you are traveling with me, but that time you will not be travel with me, because I will take sannyas. My mother will cry for me. My wife will cry for me. Then Sita Devi smiled. She said, oh my Lord, if from today you know you will take sannyas, then why should you marry? You should not marry. Very interesting question she asked. By giving answer to that, Ramchandra revealed the whole truth behind the incarnation of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. What is purpose? Of course, their story goes how Ramchandra transformed to Gauranga form, this, that, more stories in Navadi Parikrama book. You will find this very interesting description. But I'll focus on this point. The answer to Mother Sita, Ramchandra said, yes, you may think why I give hard time to my devotees. But there is a very interesting point in this. My devotees, they love me in two different ways. One is milan, union, another is separation, vipralamba, viraha. The two way. In the kingdom of prema, loving affairs, the two ways. One is union, one is separation. And separation is greater than union. To meet Bhagavan is greater, is great. To meet Bhagavan is great. To meet your loving object is great. But greater than that is to be separated from our loving objects. It's very interesting things. How is that? Then Ramchandra explained, for two reasons is greater. Because Srila Prabhupada also said, then when you are separated from your loving objects, you become more intensely connected, thinking about that personality. Prabhupada giving example of a wife loves her husband and accompanying when she is in accompany with her husband, she is very happy, enjoying, serving. But when husband goes to far distance, her attachment increases. It's more intense, always thinking about husband. So this is one reason why viraha, separation, is greater than milan. Then Lord Ramchandra said, one more thing. My devotees, those that love me, they enjoy when they get me. They get one kind of enjoyment. Then when sometimes they go through separation, so the enjoyment they derive after separation, that is 100 times better than the enjoyment they deriving before separation. So that's a viraha is greater. Then how can one get that? How can one achieve that pleasure of separation? Devotee will never want to be separated from Krishna. Devotee will never like. They will always like to be with Krishna. So that's a Lord saying, yes, that is the interesting part. My devotees, with their great endeavor, they achieve me, they get me, but by my great blessings, they lose me. They miss me. So that my special blessings. My devotee will never like to be separated from me. So unless I go out of my way, be separated from my devotees, then how my devotees can release the higher taste? So that is the secret of the loving affairs. That is the secret principle why Krishna came as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In Tretiya Yuga this was manifested. In Dwapara Yuga also in Vrindavan, once Radharani and Krishna, they were sleeping in Nidhuvan. So towards end of the night, Radharani saw a very interesting dream. When she woke up, then she could remember what she saw in dream. And Krishna was still sleeping. Then she woke up Krishna. Oh, you know, I saw a very interesting dream. I saw, just like in Braj, there's a river. I saw somewhere there's a river flowing. On the bank of the river, I saw a very tall, golden color personality. He's chanting, dancing, rolling on the ground, and it distributing that love, the same kind of love that I have for you. He's distributing that love to everybody. And he's crying, Ha Krishna, Ha Krishna, Hey Radhe, Hey Radhe. So who could be that personality? I only cry for you like that, and you only cry for me like that. Who that personality could be? Can you tell me? Then Krishna said, Radharani, you have seen me in my different forms, my Sesasai form, my Raghunatha form, my Narayan 400 Narayan form. You never feel so much enchanted, fascinated by seeing all those forms. Why are you so much bewildered, fascinated by seeing this form? Anyway, I don't know what you saw in dream, that is a dream, I don't know about this. Then Radha said, no, no, that cannot be. I didn't become, for sure what you are saying is true. I don't get so much enchanted by seeing any form of yours, even for Narayana forms. As you know how Krishna left from Rasa Leela, and all the gopis searching, where is Krishna, where is Krishna? Narayan watching from the top. All the gopis so much distressed. So Narayan is thinking, why Krishna is doing like this? Why he is giving so hard time to his gopis? Why is not appearing to them? So he felt sympathetic towards the gopis. Then Narayan thought, anyway, I am Krishna, so I will give darshan, they will be pacified. So Krishna appeared in Narayan form. So all the gopis came, oh Narayan, Dandavat, Dandavat, have you seen our Krishna? They did not give any importance to Narayan. So Narayan said, you have seen so many forms, you don't feel like this, why are you feeling like this? Then she said, yes, that is true. No other forms of yours attracts me as much, you attract me. So that's why I'm thinking, this dream I saw must be you. Otherwise, how I can be so much infatuated by seeing you? Then Lord Krishna, he had some jewel, very dazzling jewel necklace, in his locket there, Vaidurja money something. Then he hang and showed to Radharani. Then Radharani could see all the pastimes she saw in dream. She saw inside the locket, that Vaidurja money locket, everything she saw in dream, she saw there. Then she said, yes, I am sure now I remember. The Gargamuni has told, in some time in Kali-yuga, you came with golden color. As Mahabharata describes, Subarna Barna Hemanga Baranga Chandanagati Sannasakrit Samasanti Nishtasanti Parayana. Subarna Barna Hemanga. The Supreme Personality of Godhead has one form which is Suvarna Barna, golden color. Suvarna Barna Hemanga Baranga, four qualities of his grhastha pastimes, and Sannasakrit Samasanti Nishtasanti Parayana, four qualities of his sannyas pastimes. So then Radharani explained. So that is that form. Then Krishna, he revealed the whole truth. Yes, I will come in this Kali-yuga. I will come in this Kali-yuga in form of Gauranga Mahaprabhu and whole thing. And then he manifested his Gauranga form to Radharani. So he manifested his Gauranga form to Sita Devi. He manifested his Gauranga form to Radharani. Same pastime took place in Dwarka also. Usually, Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj, first time I heard this pastime from him, he describes very interestingly. If Guru Maharaj comes, he will tell you briefly what he will tell you, 2-3 sentences I will tell that once this pastime happens in Dwarka. Krishna was in Satyabhama house, then he informed to Rukmini, I am going tomorrow to your house. Rukmini prepared everything nicely. Then Krishna arrived. When she was washing the lotus feet of Krishna, she was crying and crying and crying. Then Krishna asked, what happened to you? Why are you crying? You should be happy. Now I am crying. You came to your lotus feet, you put your lotus feet in my house. but I am going to, after some time you leave this place, then I will feel intense, acute pain of separation from you. So I am crying. There is a long story Lochandas Thakurdas has described in Chaitanya Mangal. You should read that pastime. Then at one time she said that you know everything, but you do not know the glories of your lotus feet. Only I know and Radharani knows. And by hearing Radharani's name itself, then Krishna completely transformed his mood and bhava. Then that time happened, Narad Muni arrived, very remorse. What is happened, Narad? What happened to you? I traveled every places, but the Kali-yuga is coming. People are very nastic, this, that. No, don't be worried. You know what happened? Then whole story goes. And then Krishna described how this Rukmini said, I know everything, I don't know one thing that only Radharani knows. That is what? That is how she knows, because of power of love. So I want to know that. So accepting that mood of Radharani, I will accept in Kali-yuga. So in Ram Lila happened, Krishna Lila, in Vrindavan happened, in Dwarka happened, so many predictions of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. So now we have to understand, who is this Gauranga Mahaprabhu? Most of you know. First of all, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is saying, no one can understand Gauranga Mahaprabhu unless he understands Radharani. And who speaks about Radharani? Who started the concept of Radharani? It is Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Jodi Gaura na haito tobe ki haito kemene dharitam de Radhar Mahima prema rasasima jagate janatoke. If Gauranga Mahaprabhu did not come, how would I survive? Who would reveal the secret of the glories of Mahima, the glories of Radha's prema towards Krishna? Who will reveal? Actually, the concept of Radharani was not known to people before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu come. Not so much. Radharani was not worshipped. Till today, Radharani is not worshipped. You go to South India, as you know Radha Krishna temple. Only Gaudiya Math and iskcon has a Radha Krishna temple. All temple are Lakshmi Narayan or Krishna, only one Krishna there. No lady next to him. If there is any lady, Rukmini Satyabhama, but not Radharani. All the deities, they are discovered from the ground during Rupa Goswami Sanatana. Only Krishna appeared. Later on, then from Puri king sent all these Radharani deities, the Radha. Everything was preached. Everything was informed to people in general. But Krishna told Yogamaya, make sure, even if Vedic literature speaks about Radharani, make sure nobody understand her. She is so great. She is Veda Gopya, unknown to Brahma, unknown to Veda. I will go and I will reveal his glory, her glories. Radha Mahima Paramahara Sapsima. That's one must know. Krishnadas Kaviraj Swami saying, first Radha. Who is Radha? So Radharani is Radha Krishna Pranaya Vikriti, Radhini Shakti Rasmat. Radharani, who is Radharani? Krishna Pranaya Vikriti. His transformation, personification of love of Krishna, Krishna Prema, Krishna Pranaya Vikriti, the Krishna Prema, Radhini Shakti, the pleasure giving potency of Krishna, that has transformed to Radha. Radha Krishna Pranaya Vikriti, Radhini Shakti Rasmat, Ekatmanavapi Bhuvibhura Dehabhedam Gatoto. Ek Atma. Radha Krishna ek Atma dui deha dhari annone bilase rasa aswadan kari. Radha and Krishna, they are one entity. They are not two entities. Shaktiman and Shakti, energetic and energy, one entity. Radha Krishna ek Atma dui deha dhari ekatmanavapi deha bhedam gatauto. they accepted two forms, Krishna and Radha. Radharani appeared from Krishna's body only. They appeared two body when Krishna wanted to enjoy in Golok Vrindavan. All these things are there in the Radharani book, part 1. If you read the story I told about Radharani's dream in part 2, that story is there also, Radharani's book. So it has been described, one body, ekatmanavapi dehabhera katauto chaitanyakcha prakata madhuna tad dvayam cha aikyam aptam. The two personality who was one at time, then divided into two forms in order to release the rasas, ekatma, then again they join together. Radha bhavaduti subalitam naumi Krishna swarupam. That Krishna accepting the mood and Radha, bhav of Radharani, he appeared here at Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? He accepted mood of, I will hear from you now. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted mood of. So now there is one question. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is a combination of Radha and Krishna? Yes or no? So now question is whether he is combination of Radha Krishna, Radharani combined with Krishna Gauranga Mahaprabhu, or Krishna accepted mood of Radharani become Gauranga Mahaprabhu. What is correct? Krishna accepted. Who said that Krishna accepted mood of Radharani? Okay. Who thinks no, Radharani Krishna combined came as Gauranga Mahaprabhu? Raya Ramananda saw Radha Krishna. Who thinks like that? So this question once came to my mind, It's true. What is correct? Radharani merged into Krishna, become one as Gauranga Mahaprabhu. You see, you, me, merging together is one thing, isn't it? I accept your mood. There is another thing. It's two different things. So what is the correct? One of my nephew, he's a big Pandit, Sanskrit Pandit. He's also Gaudiya Vaishnava. I asked, he gave a very good description to me. He said, Maharaj, one is Radharani becoming one with Krishna. One is Bhava accepting. Then he said, who is Radharani? Radharani is the Bhava personification. He is the Bhava. Radhini Shakti Sara Bhava, Bhaver Sara Mahabhava, Mahabhava Surupini, Radha Thakurani. So Radharani means Bhava. She is personification of Bhava. So accepting Bhava means accepting Radharani. So Radharani merging with Krishna means Radharani is a Bhava. So Bhava and Krishna getting together. So there is no difference. Very nice description he gave. So this is how Krishna appeared as a Gauranga Mahaprabhu. I told you now, there is Purna, Purnatara, Purnatama. But Purnatama, the most complete Krishna, is incomplete. Because 3 desires not fulfilled. 3 desires. So that Krishna came as Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Okay, now I have a question to you. Krishna in Dwarka is Purna, more complete. Complete. In Vrindavan, Purnatara, more complete. In Dwarka, he is Purna, complete. In Mathura, he is more complete, Purnatara. In Vrindavan, he is most complete, Purnatama. So is there anything beyond Purnatama? Who can say? Tell loudly. There is one more word. It is called Paripurnatama. Have you heard this word? Purna, Purnatara, Purnatama. There is word Paripurnatama. Your Purnatama is not complete unless you reach the platform Paripurnatama. Srila Hridayananda Maharaj was explaining this word, Pari. He is a very nice, he is intellectual person, He said, Pariprasnana, Pariprasnana Sevaya. Then he was telling the word paridhi, circumference. It's called paridhi, complete. So this is supermost complete form of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, which is even lacking in Krishna. The three desires not fulfilled. What are those three desires? Who knows? You don't have to say, just raise your hand. I will not ask you. If you raise your hand, I don't ask you. 1, 2. Listen carefully. I know even if you listen carefully, you will not understand. Why? Because I have been telling last 20 years this. Still only one boy knows this. And I know how difficult it is because I have heard this description from Srila Gaura Katha Maharaj. I have heard for 20 years, I have not understood. Then finally I understood what it is. Anyway, I'll tell you. I'll try my best to make you understand. The first reason is Siradhaya Pranaya Mahima Kidrishiva Naiva. Pranaya Mahima. Siradhaya Pranaya Mahima. The greatness of the love of Srimati Radharani. What kind of thing is that? Swadhyajana Adbhuta Madhurima Kidrishiva Madhya. That Adbhuta Madhurima she is releasing from me. What is that? Two things. One is prema of Radharani. One is Madhurima, sweetness of mind. This is a loving exchange between Bhakta and Bhagavan. How Bhakta gives pleasure to Bhagavan and Bhagavan gives pleasure to Bhakta. So, Lord Krishna is thinking, the greatness, Radhara Mahima Prema Rasa Sima, last boundary of love. So Krishna is thinking that what is that greatness of love in Radharani and sweetness in me. Swadhyajan Adbhuta, wonderful, Adbhuta Madhurima, Kidrising. What kind of sweetness that I am returning? That she is releasing so much. When the pastimes of service, pastime going on, then Krishna is enjoying receiving the service of Radharani and gopis. Then Krishna see the faces of all the gopis. They look very jubilant, very happy. They look like 100 times better happy than Krishna. How Krishna understand? By seeing their face. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami explaining in this way, that if somebody will give a neem leaf, how will make your face? Like that, right? And somebody will give you nice rasgulla, rajbhog. Wow! Right? So Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami face, then Krishna understood, these gopis are enjoyment is much more better than me. Then Krishna is thinking, oh, I am Bhagavan, I am supposed to be topmost enjoyer, but it looks like I am the loser. They are trying, they are getting 1,000 is better than me. So what kind of pleasure are they deriving? This is what lacking. That most complete, that Purnatam Bhagavan is lacking. That I want to enjoy. Sokham tasya madanubhavatam kidrising beti lobha. Sokham tasya madanubhavata. What kind of sukha, what kind of pleasure she is deriving. I was hearing this for years and years, I am not understanding. Now you try to understand what are these three things. One thing is love of Radharani. Second thing is the sweetness of Krishna. Third thing is what kind of pleasure one derives through exchange, loving exchange. When Radharani offers her love to Krishna, what kind of taste she gets. Sokham tasya madanubhavata kidrising beti lobha. So Krishna developed love. Tumi jigyas kar bolba ma kaha. Developed love. He developed greedy. That's why tad bhavadya samajani sachigarva sindhu hari indu. Indu means Chandra. Chandra. That a Gaura Chandra. Chandra means moon. that Krishna Chandra, the Krishna moon, appeared as Gaura moon, Gaura Chandra. Where Chandra appears from? Appears from ocean. Sachi Garva Sindhu Hari Indu. Sachi Garva, the Garva, womb of Mother Sachi is compared to ocean. Sindhu means ocean. Sachi Garva Sindhu Hari Indu. That Krishna Chandra appeared as Gaura Chandra from the womb of the ocean like womb of Mother Sachi. So he appeared there. So that's why what I told at the beginning. So for all this reason, today is very, very special day. That Supreme Personality of Godhead, only once in one day of Brahma, this Kali he comes. Not every Kali. Kali-yuga becomes dhanya, blessed. Not like every Kali, not like every Satya, Tritiya, Dwapar. That's why it has been stated in Satya Yuga, people, Muni Rishis, instead of doing meditation to achieve God, they do meditation, tapasya, tyaga, dhyana, brata, so that they can take birth in this Kali-yuga. So they can take birth in this Kali-yuga, Shastra says. Swarga Loka, people are doing tapasya, so that they take birth in this Kali-yuga. You know why? Because the Kali is dhanya, blessed. Once some Muni Rishis, they went to meet Vyasadeva. That time Vyasadeva was taking bath in the river. All the Muni Rishis, they stood, they were waiting under a tree. Then they saw Vyasadeva giving a dip, drowning the water, dipping, coming out of the water. And he's saying, Kali Dhanna, Kali Dhanna, Kali Dhanna. Then again he dipped into water. He came out. Then Sudra Dhanna, Sudra Dhanna, Sudra Dhanna. Then again he dipped into. Then he said something that all Matajis would like very much. Then he said, Nari Dhanna, Nari Dhanna. All Matajis are blessed. These three things he said. Sudra Dhanna, Kali Dhanna, Nari Dhanna. Then when he came out of the water, then he asked Muni Rishis, what can I do for you? You have been waiting for me, how can I help you? Then Muni Rishis said, yes, we have some question to ask you. But before we ask those questions, we want to ask you first that when you are taking bath, you are telling Kali Dhanna, Sudra Dhanna, Nari Dhanna. But we know these are not Dhanna, they are all fallen. Kali-yuga is the worst one. Manda Sumanda Matahya, Manda Bhagyahe Upadrita. Out of 4 yugas, Kali-yuga is the worst one. But you are saying Kali Dhanna. Then there is Sudra Dhanna. Out of Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudra, the Sudras are the more degraded. And you are saying Sudra Dhanna. Then you are saying Nari Dhanna. And now I am afraid of saying this. But Naris are considered the most fallen, most degraded. Don't be worried, but not in front of Bhagavan or Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You are the most fortunate. You cannot do, Naris cannot chant Veda. Naris cannot chant Brahma Gayatri. Naris cannot go to Himalaya, do tapasya, dhyana. They cannot do. They are not qualified to do. They are not taken birth for this purpose. But interesting thing is, those that are qualified in Satya Yuga, Tritiya Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, great Muni, Rishi, Yogis, by dint of their severe austerities, tapasya, dhyana, tyaga, what they could not achieve, the ladies in Kali-yuga, they can achieve that. Muni, Rishi, Yogis, Satya, Tritiya Yuga, they did not achieve Krishna prema. They achieved liberation. They got a Vaikuntha. They saw Vishnu. But ladies of Kali-yuga are really dhanna. They are blessed. They are very much blessed. That's why here, because we have temple, we have half lady, half Mataji and half Babaji. But when you do outside program, only ladies are there. When I go for Namahata program, only ladies are in one corner. Some gents are sitting, only ladies. That always reminds me. Vyasudeva said, the Nari Dhanna. So you are all blessed. Take full advantage. We are all blessed. We took birth in Kali-yuga. Take advantage. And among us, you ladies are more blessed. We have this body and you are blessed. So that's why this day is very, very important day. Mahaprabhu came for what purpose? Anarpita charing chirat karunaya avatirna kalau samarpaitum urnata ujjala rasa sobhakti sriyam Hare purta sundar dyuti kadamba sandipito sada hridaya kandare spuratva sachinandana. Anarpita charing chirat. Anarpita, na arpita, was not given for long time because it was given once in previous day of Brahma. For long time not given. Anarpita charing chirat. Then one interesting word is used. Karunaya avatirna kalau. Bhagavad Gita also says, Paritranaya sadhunang vinasaya cha duskritang dharma sansthapanarthaya. To make sure you woke up. That's why I'm telling you, you are falling sleepy. I want something to you say also. Sambhavami juga juga. Sambhavami. I appear. But here it is not saying I appear. He is saying Karunaya appear. I appear with Karuna. I appear with special mercy. All other Bhagavans, they don't appear with special mercy. But here I am coming with special mercy. Karunaya avatirna kalo. Karunaya avatirna. I always speak this. Some of you might have heard. All other Bhagavat forms, I will say rather. All other Bhagavat forms, they come to give us Kripa. Gurudev Kripa bindu diya karoi dase. And that is sung. Krishna je tomar, Krishna dete para, tomara sakati achi. Amita Kangal, Krishna Kesabali Dhaitava Pache, Pache. The Guru and Bhagavan gives Kripa. All other Bhagavan gives Kripa. When he gives Kripa? When you run behind them. Give me, give me, give me. Right? But here, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came. He came not to give Kripa. He came to give to Karuna. So that is the difference between Karuna and Kripa. Karuna means you ask and you get. That is Kripa. That is called Kripa. You ask and you get. That is Kripa. Karuna means you do not ask. Still somebody gives you. That is Karuna. Nobody asks Krishna Prem. Who will ask Krishna Prem? Mahaprabhu told, I brought these most valuable things from Golok Vrindavan. But I have no kharidar, no buyers. He is saying, who will buy this? Because somebody will take a basket full of real diamond, sit in Baman Pakhur, and he will call, diamond kilo, 10 rupees, diamond kilo, 10 rupees. Anybody will give damn value to that? Mahaprabhu is saying, my condition is like that. I brought Brahma Dulha Vastu, which is rarely obtained by Brahma. But I have no buyers here because I am giving free to everybody. So much difficult job Mahaprabhu did. Mahaprabhu did really difficult job. He came with something that nobody gets. He came with something that most fallen people will get. He came with something that nobody will want. Not only nobody will want, people will run away. Then what to do? Brahma Dullabhastu Sabakare Jache. Jache means nobody asks, but he gives. He goes behind. That's why when I go to Europe, America, Middle East, I see all the Indians. I tell them this story. That material world, 1 minus 1. How much is 1 minus 1? But in Vaikuntha, 1 minus 1 is 1. Om Purnamadaha Purnam Vidam Purnat Purnam Mudatate Purnasa Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. But in Mahapurush Dham, Very interesting. 1 minus 1 equal to 2. Yes. One mango, you consume it, there will be 2 mangoes. You consume 2 mangoes, there will be 4 mangoes. Very interesting world, huh? It's beyond Vaikuntha. So this is the nature. That Mahaprabhu came, Premer Banna Loya Nitai Aila Gauda Dese. He brought this flood of prema, which was stuck in Golok Vrindavan. Abadha Karuna Sindhu Katiya Muhana Ghare Ghare Bule Prema Amiyarban. Very interesting. What Mahaprabhu brought is interesting. But more interesting is all these acharyas, Goswamis, the way they put it forward. It's really, really interesting. Abadha Karuna Sindhu Katiya Muhana. That Karuna Sindhu, Karunaya Avatirna Kalo, that Karuna Sindhu, the ocean of Karuna, which is stuck in Golok Vrindavan. The Gaur Nityananda, he made a canal, Katiya Muhana, and Ghare Ghare Bule Prema Amiyar. Prema Amiya means Amrita, the nectar of Prema. Ghare Ghare Bule Prema, that they are giving every house and house. So in this way, Mahaprabhu is very, very merciful. So just imagine how auspicious this day today, the day that Supreme Personality of Godhead, he appeared. Purpose was, I just described Karunaya, that verse was Samarpaitum. Arpita means to give. Samarpaitum means completely give everything. Samyak Rupana Arpitam. This Bhagavan is a Pagal Bhagavan. Srila Gaura Katha Maharaj is a mad Bhagavan. Gaura Katha Maharaj, Prabhupada, somebody said that who can be so mad that you have $1 billion in your bank and you give a blank check to somebody? Who will do like this? Only mad people will do. Mahaprabhu is doing like mad, because all other incarnations, they come, they give people dhanam dehi, janam dehi, jasam dehi, but prema bhakti they don't give. Very, very careful. They don't give. If they give, they choose this person is qualified or not. Gauranga Mahaprabhu came whether to choosing anybody. Why Bhagavan does not give prema bhakti to anybody? He gives everything. He will give Vaikuntha, all mukti, salokya, samipa, sasti, sajujya, everything, sarupya. But prema bhakti he will not give. Because he gives prema bhakti, what will happen? What will happen? He will be sold out. He will be controlled. Who likes to be controlled? Who likes to be sold out? Nobody likes. So that's why the Gauranga Mahaprabhu is very special. Karunaya avartinaka samarpaitum urnata ujjala rasa so bhaktis. Urnata ujjala has a very elaborate meaning also. What is that urnata? How it is so dazzling. What that prema sampada is so great about. All other incarnations, they have given something, but why this thing becomes so special? That also has been described by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami in poetry form there. Unnata Ujjala Rasa Sobhakti Sriyam Hari Prota Sundar Dyuti Kadamba Sandipita Srada Hridaya Kandare Spuratubha Sachinandana. That verse is Hridaya Kandare. That Sachinandana, Gaura Singha. Let that Gaura Singha appear within the cave like heart. That is verse says. And Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami in his poetry form he is explaining very interesting thing. That verses I don't remember, but it says that that Singha, Gauranga Singha, that Singha enters into the heart. Actually, in forest, the Singha will see, Singha means lion, see some elephant, Dhirodhanase, Kalmasa, Samasta, like that. Dhirodhan has 2 tusks. Then when Singha will chase, then elephant will enter into a cave. Then this lion will chase into the cave and break his head And the lion likes to eat that inside substance in the head, skull. He likes to eat. And here Krishna Goswami explaining that Dhiroda Kalmasa Nase, that elephant is like Kalmasa within our heart sitting, Hridaya Kandare. And let that Gaurang Singha enter into our heart, which is like cave, and kill this. That's why it's Hari Purta Sundar Diti Kadamba Sandipita Sada Hridaya Kandare Spirituva Sachinandan. So today is a very special day that Mahaprabhu came to give this Nama Prema. Chira Adadata Nijagupta Beatam. This is hidden treasure. Chira Adadata Nijagupta Beatam So Prema Nama Mritamatutaram Apa Marja Bitataram Gaura Krishna Janabhya Tamahang Prapadde. He came to give the holy name, Nama and Prema. From the beginning, from time, he just manifested in Yogapit. He started people to chant. Because that time, Navadip situation was very miserable. I can imagine that. Muslim people are ruling. And how much hard time they are giving. Our devotees are daring to come out. Nagar Sankirtan, these are forget. They have to do what was reading Gita, Bhagavat inside their house. An interesting thing Mahaprabhu's time was, these Muslims were against, more than Muslims were Hindus against. More than among Hindus, the brahmana are the worst against Mahaprabhu. That is the situation. Nobody doing bhakti, worshipping Basuli, Kali, this, that. All kinds of puja they do. Very rich people know, they do not know how to spend money. But that person has no child to spend money, what to do? Then he will bring two toys, one boy toy, one girl toy, and make huge arrangements of marriage ceremony and spend lakhs of rupees. This is what happening. The whole description is there. In Chaitanya Bhagavat Vrindavan Das Thakur saying, nobody chants holy name or Gita, Bhagavat, or nothing. Nothing was there at that time. But they're all dharmic, They follow some kind of dharma, not the prema dharma or param dharma or paro dharma. They know when there is Chandra Grahan, it's very inauspicious. So they're all running to Ganga, lakhs of people running to Ganga. And they're all jumping into Ganga chanting, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. And that moment, somebody appeared. Who appeared? Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. That he came as Gaura Hari. When everybody's mouth he made to chant Hari, 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 Hari. That is how he appeared. From the very beginning of his appearance, he made people to chant Hare Krishna, Hari Bol. Then very beautiful son. Then what happened? Then people usually, when they cry, what the mothers they do? Ha ha, hoo hoo, choo choo. Or they give some toy. Whatever they're trying, he's not stopping crying. Some other, by chance somebody said Hari, some Gaura Hari, something like that. When he heard Hari, Hari singing, he stopped crying. Then they Hari, 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 stopped crying. And then they stopped Hari, then they started crying. So whole day people are coming and crying and stop and chanting Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. So this is how he tricked people. But one day happened like this. Every day they chant Hari Bol, Hari Bol, he stopped crying. One day happened, Nimai has grown up a little bit. Then he was crying and crying. They're trying to pacify, he did not stop. Then they started Hari Bol, still not stopping, still crying, still crying. Then they're all saying, oh my dear child, what you want, tell us, whatever you want, we'll give you. Then he said, that was Ekadashi day. Then he said, I want Hiranyagarbha house He has cooked many varieties of foodstuffs to offer to Krishna. I want that to eat. Huh? How did one know? Today's Ekadasi and has big arrangements, and they went to Hiranyagarbha's house. Then so she was very happy. So the Mahaprabhu has many interesting pastimes. Nilambar Chakravarti, the grandfather from mother's side, he was an astrologer, and he came and he did calculate Kosti. Very surprised, this is not an ordinary boy. What he is? Or he is a king. All he understood is great personality, Mahapurusha, he will become king. Oh, he will be very happy. Then after that one Brahman came. And Brahman's what? He is Narayan. He calculated and he found Narayan. Once Srila Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj was telling something like that. The Nimai, when he grown up, Vishwambhar, one astrologer came to his house. Then he asked, you are astrologer? So you know all past, present and future? He said, I know everything. Then he said, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, okay, can you tell me about my past life? who I was in the past time? Then he calculated, but he is not telling. He is Bhagavan Narayan, but he doesn't believe how this boy can be Bhagavan. His head spinning like this. He fainted. What happened? Tell me. What? Very nicely Guru Maharaj is describing. So like this, how the not only previous ages prediction was there, on the spot it is found. I have one god brother. He claims, and he tells people what you are in previous life. Okay, you are this, you are that. He tells. So, but I don't know what I was in previous life. But I believe he's saying, okay, it could be. He could be psychologist, you know. By seeing, he tells some or other. Then I told, okay, if you're such a great astrologer, if one Western devotee was there, can you tell who he was in previous life? Then he said something, oh, he was this. If you are such a great astrologer, you can tell what he was in previous life. Can you tell him this life where he took birth? But he doesn't know. He's in Croatia or somewhere, he could not tell what kind of astrologer are you. But those astrologers are very special astrologers. They could speak everything. So in this way, Nilambar Chakravarti, and they all came. That Vipra also told, they all came. And actually many demigods should come in different form. And people would not see, they would see, feel something walking, coming and going out, hey, thief, thief, they would think like that. No, some bhoot must have come to attack. Then they will chant mantras, do this, that. Actually, there is one description in Navadvip Parikrama. There is a Brahman, Sadananda Vipra. He told this incident to Ishan Thakur. And Ishan Thakur, when he took Srinivas Acharya in Navadvip Parikrama, he had mentioned this. The Sadananda, he was devotee of Lord Ramchandra. He used to meditate on Ramchandra, in meditation he see Ramachandra. So he came that day to Jagat Mishra's house. Others should see only shadow of hills, but he could see directly the demigods are coming. Worshipping, offering obeisances, circumambulating. Then he realized he must be the Supreme Person of Godhead. Then he came back. Then he was meditating on Lord Ramchandra. And one point he saw the Ramchandra transformed to Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Then he saw chanting, dancing, all devotees, everything he saw. Then he realized, oh, my Lord has come as Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Then every day he would go secretly and take darshan of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Nimai, his name was Nimai that time. Two names he had given initially. One is Vishwambhar according to Kosti, and another is Nimai because he took birth under. That is one reason. Now another reason is before Nimai took birth, 8 daughters of Jagat Mishra, they took birth and died. Then Vishwarup took birth, then Nimai took birth. How many children Sachimata had? How many? 10 only. How many Brahmacharya Badda? Mataji, how many? Mataji, we have 10 children. No? 9? 8? 8? 7? 6 children? 5? 4? Not 4? 3? Not 3 even? Once. Very fortunate. Very fortunate. 2 at least. मैं 2 हमारा 2 at least 2. अभी वो भी बंद हो गया. मैं 2 हमारा 1. This is another reason why our Sanatan Dharma will be extincted from the earthly planet. This is another reason. Or we may preach so much, but there will be nobody to preach. If we have one couple has 1 boy, 2 boy, or 1 girl, we are very tired, no more. We cannot maintain. And Muslims, 1 family, 2, 3 wives, 4, 5 wives. Not more than 4. They are allowed for 4 wives. One thing, Muslims, they do everything opposite what Hindu do. They say Muslims, they do everything opposite than what Hindu do, except one thing, that is wearing a shoe. Shoe they wear like Hindus. Everything they will do opposite. But one more thing also, they marry only 4 wives. Because Lord Vishnu has 4 wives. They follow one thing. They follow Lord Vishnu's path. Lord Vishnu has 4 wives. And there are many, many children. If our grhasthas, they don't become proper grhastha. The purpose of marriage. What is the purpose of marriage? Puttarathe bharja grahanam. If that is not happening, then Sanatana Dharma will be extincted. Why 1 child, 2 child? Why not 4, 5, 6? I can say boldly because in my family there are 4 brothers, 4 sisters. My mother has 8 children. My father was simple village schoolmaster. He was able to grow up as all our brothers are educated. They are all bank managers, income tax officers, nice educated. If we could do that, and why so many children, how will maintain them? This, that, only 1 or 2 will maintain them like a human being, but he become a rubbish also. No? We are in very wrong path. I diverted from my speech. For I was Satchimata, Nimai. Okay. So the neighborhood ladies, they thought the Satchimata, whatever child giving birth, Jamaraj taking that child. This child will take birth, will give his name after Nim, because Nim is bitter taste. So Jamaraj will feel distasteful and will not take away this baby. So that is another reason why the neighborhood ladies, they gave name this Nimai. So that Sishu Nimai, very many wonderful things Jagannath and Satchimata would see. When he would walk, sometimes they would see the red things on the ground. Nobody in the house. Then they would listen the tinkling sound of Nupur. Huh? Uncle bells. They would hear all these things. Who is doing? Sometimes they would see. Someday Nimai would do Balgopal Lila. He would get up and throw all the materials like rice, dal, oil, salt all over the world and go and sleep peacefully. And the mother says, who did these things? They would not understand what is happening, who is doing like this. Then there is this Nupur, this ankle belt. Oh, maybe, or we have this Damodar Sila. Maybe he is coming and walking and doing like this. Then they would pray to Damodar Lila, then they would feel very happy, like this. So when Gauranga Nimai, a small baby, so this kind of pastimes she would do inside the room. Okay, inside the room. More pastimes are there. Then gradually started curling and come out on the courtyard. One day there is a serpent The Nimai caught hold of serpent. You must be feeling it's very astonishing, surprising, serpent in the house. But I am from a very remote village. In our courtyard, in our bedroom, we have serpent there also. Yes, in a storehouse. A rat, serpent, frog, what not. All kinds of things are there. Yeah, I have seen our children, my nephew, baby nephews, they would catch some insects and eat that insects also. Nobody can imagine. But they are surviving. God protects them. And this Nimai got hold of a snake. And snake coiled. And Nimai sleeping on top of him. Just imagine, if you see your child in this condition, oh, my great child is sleeping on Ananta Sesa, you feel like that? They all got scared. Oh, Garuda, Garuda, Garuda. They all got scared. What will happen? They have to cry. No. Then gradually, the serpent went away. The pastimes in the courtyard. Then Nimai gradually grew up. He started to go out of the courtyard, went out. So one day he went out of the house, many ornaments like this. So two thieves saw, wow, so much ornaments. Kali gave all blessings. So we'll steal all these things, see. Then we don't have to steal anymore, everything we get. Oh, our dear child, please come, come. They brought a sandesh, please come, come. It is like he was out of Jagat Mishra's house, little distance. Oh, come, come. You are far away from your house. We'll take you back to your house. Please come, come. Then Nimai immediately climbed onto their lap, into their lap. So they are going sandesh, very nice. Then climbing on top of them, Nimai looking, having nice darshan of Navadip, you know. Then Nimai went through the whole Navadip city, very happy. I got one charioteer, one bhajan, you know, carrier. Then finally, these two thieves, they are calculating who will take the bangle, who will take the necklace. They are eating mankala, you know, banana, you know, inside. Vrindavan Thakur writing like that. Then finally, they thought in one place, they thought, oh, now we have finally reached our house, one lonely place. Then they said, oh, my dear child, we have come to your house. Please get down, get down. Then the Nimai said, yes, yes, this is my house. Thank you, thank you. Then as soon as I put them down, then Satyamata, Jagannath, all are there. They are searching, what happened to our child? Then Nimai ran to Jagannath Mishra's lap. No. Then the two thieves saw, hey, what happened? It's not our house. Jagannath Mishra's house. Oh, Samar, the Kali Mata is not happy with us today. Hey, then ran away from there, hiding. Thousands of people are coming, walking on the street. They ran away. And they're very happy. The Nimai has come back. Oh, Bhagavan has returned to us. Who is that person? They are searching. They are looking for that person. Who is that you brought? Please come. We'll give special awards. We'll put turban on your head. Special gifts they want to give, searching. But well, that man, they are out of fear, they ran away. I'm thinking maybe if they would stay behind, they get some awards, you know. How they ran away, I don't know. Anyway, Vrindavan Thakur writing, they may be thief, but they were very fortunate. That Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is carrying the whole universe, right? They're so fortunate. They carried him on their lap, and they gave a nice ride of Navadip Darshan tour. So they're so fortunate like that. Then Nimai grew up a little bit. One day, one Tirtha Parjatak sannyasi came. There are some sadhus, their business is only travel from holy place to holy place. That is their bhajan. Parikrama. Chardham Parikrama. I saw one sadhu in Badrinath. We are going by bus. On short size, old man, black person. He came to the bus. So I talking to him, he said he's doing parikrama. What parikrama, you know, you have never heard. He is doing parikrama of Ganga. From Ganga Sagar, he will go to that Gomukh. From there he will come again walking. I said, you are alone walking? I asked him. You don't get afraid of scared? And he's laughing. No, Ramchandra is always with me. I really feel these people are real devotees, you know. They feel presence. They do parikrama. No, the sadhus, they do. One sadhu was like that. One day, the Tirtha Parjatak sadhu came to Jagat Mishra's house. That time it was very common practice. Some sadhu baba will come, the grhasthas, with a lot of view and reverence, they would invite. Same thing happened to Harai Pandit also, invited their sadhu. Nowadays, people are not so interested in inviting sadhus. They are afraid of sadhus because they know sadhu means they will ask us donation. So they no, stay away. Our devotees, they don't think like that. They give donation. I should not disagree with that. But normal people, they are afraid of sadhus. So when the sadhu came, then Jagat Mishra was very happy, welcomed him, glorified him. When sadhu will come, when Gurudev will come, you offer obeisances 3 times. When you see Gurudev from far distance, offer obeisances. Guru has not seen you, you offer obeisances. Closer, Guru see you, again offer obeisances. Then come more closer, Guru can hear you. Then you offer obeisances, chanting pranam mantra that Guru can hear. That is complete obeisances. This is how they treat to Guru and sadhus. Then, before asking any question, first you glorify the speaker. Then you ask a question. So that system was there. So he glorified. Then he said, where have you come? Then he said, I am sannyasi traveling. Oh, I am so fortunate. Please, you have come to my house. So please cook and offer to your Gopal. He is a Gopal Bhakta. And take prasadam in my house. I was wondering, he was a Brahman. Jagat Mishra was a Brahman. Usually Brahmanas, they don't eat in others' house. Food cooked. Which Chaitanya Mahaprabhu followed very strictly. He would stay in anybody's house. But only prasadam he would do only in Brahmana's house. Yes. He would not like to create disturbance in social order. But this Brahman was there is one kind of sadhus, they eat only sopak of bhajan, sopak. They themselves they will cook. So he took trouble and cooked. Then he was putting Gopal, he is meditating on Gopal. Open eyes, Nima is there, eating the food. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hare, this boy contaminated the bhoga. And Jagat Mishra came. Nimai, why are you doing like this? Become very angry to beat him. Hare, no, Jagat Mishra, don't do like this. He is a small boy, what he understand, no problem. No. Okay, please, we have rice, dal, sabji, everything, cook once again. No, I can't, it's getting late, I cannot, no, please, you cook once more. Then he took trouble. Again he cooked. Oh, this time, they took Nimai. Some are hiding, kept, all people are sitting there, surrounding him. Then again he cooked. Then he meditating Gopal. Then open eyes. Again Nimai is coming and eating also. Hey, again he's eating. This time Jagannath was very angry. He brought a stick. I'll punish him. Then they took him. But again, no, once again you please cook. Third time. No, it's too late. I don't eat rice. I eat only fruits and roots. Give me some fruits and roots. I'll be happy with that. No, please. But he did not agree. Then finally, Vishwarup came. When the dazzling form Vishwarup arrived, by seeing that boy, the sannyas was completely moved. Wow, who is this boy? Whose son is he? His father must be very fortunate. Then people said, he is son of Jagat Mishra. Then Vishwarup, he behaved such a interesting, pleasing way. You should read Chaitanya Bhagavat, describes what he spoke to this Brahmanas, glorifying him. So namra, humble way. The Brahmana's heart completely melted. Then he requested, please, I am afraid of telling you this, but I tell, it will be very inauspicious in our house. If you don't eat in our house, please cook once more and eat. And this boy, this sannyasi was so much affectionate to Vishwarup, he could not say no. Late night, but still he started cooking. This time they took Nimai. They locked him inside the room. All the ladies, they stay inside. They said, now Nimai is gone to sleep, no problem. Then Jagat Mishra with his stick standing outside, locking door. Then this Brahman cooked food, again meditating. When he was meditating, offering food. This time he did not see Nimai coming and eating. This time he saw that Nimai is approaching him, approaching. Then he said, Hare, this boy again coming, again coming. Why are you saying like this? You are calling me. When I come and you are shouting, screaming like this. But that time, by yoga nidra, everybody, Yogamaya's influence, everybody gone to sleep. Nobody understood what was happening. You are calling me, why you are saying like this? Then finally, Mahaprabhu, he manifested his form, his Krishna form to this Brahman. Brahman fainted. The Nimai again tossed him, came to senses. Then Nimai in Krishna form said, oh my dear Brahman, I am giving you darshan this time, not only this time, previous past time, when I was doing Krishna Lila. Once you came to Nanda Bhavan also, that time you are offering bhoga, and also I took like this also. He reminded to him like this. So Nimai had very interesting pastimes. And most interesting pastime is, he was very naughty boy, very fickle-minded. He was not so much devotional, prema bhakti. Before he go to Gaya for Pitru Shraddha, he was very much into, he was enjoying Vidya Rasa, reading very scholarly. And before scholarly, he was extremely naughty also. One day all the brahmanas, they came to complain Jagat Mishra. That Jagat Mishra, we respect you, we love you so much, but your son making our life very miserable. The whole list of complaint each and every brahmana is giving, I don't remember, you must read that section, very interesting. What Nimai is doing to them, one brahmana saying, when I am standing in the water, your boy is going from inside the water and pulling my leg from there. Somebody saying here, when I am meditating, saying Gayatri, and he goes and he put his mouth water on me. And sometimes I take bath and come out of the river, throw sand on me. And sometimes he takes my pothi. Somebody say, no, when I worship Saligram Sila Narayan, then he come and sit there on this asan. Hey, I am that Narayan, come here, worship me. All these strange things he does. And sometimes the ladies, they put their cloth in one place, they go to take bath. And gents, they put their cloth another place. And your son, what he does, he brings ladies' cloth, put in gents' place, and when we wear, then after wearing, we see ladies' cloth. So the whole description, very interesting, whole page is there. So they came complaining Jagat Mishra. Same time, all the girls also they came, complaining Sachimata. How your son troubling us. Who is your son? He's king's son or what? He's making troubling us like the Nanda Baba's son. Then they give the whole description. How some girl said, we are going to worship all of paraphernalia, he steals our paraphernalia. Sometimes he comes and screams in her eye, in her ears. Sometimes he comes, one girl came, said, you know Sachimata what he's doing? He coming and telling to marry me. How can he say like this? Then some girl said, there is one kind of fruit has all spines, akada or something like that. And if you touch your hair, it will not come out. So what he would do, Nimai would do, take bunch of those fruits, sticky fruits, and put in girls' hairs also. They get the whole description. Then Sachimata would laugh and take them all into her lap, say, okay, when Nimai comes, I'll beat him. Then all these brahmanas, they complain, don't become very angry. This boy is doing like this, took a stick. I'll punish. No, don't punish him. No, give him, pacify him. No, they told and went. Then Jagannath took a stick, went to Ganga. I'll see that boy, what he's doing there. The girls, they complained. They went advance and told Nimai, Rana, your father is coming. They're all friends, Your father is coming. Then Nimai had to do. Then Nimai collected all his friends. He said, hey, I am going to my house. When my father will come, you tell him, Nimai was not here. He has gone to study. And we are all waiting for him. When he comes, together we will take bath. You tell my father like this, So then Jagat Mishra came. Where is Nimai? Where is Nimai? Where is Nimai? And he's asking all the boys, have you seen Nimai? Oh, Nimai? No, he has not come today. We don't know why so late. We are all waiting for him to take bath. They are very surprised. What? All these brahmanas, they came. They will not lie. Nimai is behaving like this, and these boys saying Nimai is not here. What happening? He is very bewildered. In the meantime, Nimai gone to house. Then he, with all his books and everything, Nimai kept the books, Pothi. Oh mother, dear mother, please give me some oil. I am late today. I have to go to take bath in Ganga. Then mother such was bewildered. What take to Ganga? All are complaining. He was taking bath in Ganga, harassing everybody. Then Sachmata found all his body with dust, and on the spot of inks are there, which just came from the school. There is no symptom of hair, dry hair, body dry, everything there. No symptom of taking bath. He completely got bewildered. What is happening? These girls complain, the brahmanas complain, but there is no symptoms. In the meantime, Jagat Mishra came back from Ganga with stick in his hand. As soon as Nimai saw, Nimai ran to Jagat Mishra, climbed on his lap. And when he climbed on his lap, he found Jagat Mishra completely, all his anger gone. Oh, my dear boy. Then Jagat Mishra saw there is no symptom of taking bath. He also, what is happening? Why they complain? And very politely, Jagat Mishra, he tried to pacify. He tried to pacify Nimai. Please don't do like this, no, like this, pacifying like this. In due course of time, Nimai grew up, become very big Pandit. When Gangadas told, he is so intellectual, he is Bhagavan, he knows everything. Once he will be told that he knows everything. He is so expert. He will explain scripture in one way, and he will prove that is wrong. Then again he will prove that is correct. This was his business. Funky is called funky. So much so, he was such a scholarly person, he would give so hard time to Vaishnavas. No Vaishnava would go in front of Nimai. If they would see Nimai coming on the street, then Vaishnavas will go other route. They don't come in front, because if they go in front of him, he will make all kinds of arguments, this, that. They don't want to waste that time. They would not go in front of him. Then he grew up, then his father and Jagat Mishra died. No. Before that, his brother took sannyas, Vishwarup. Every day hearing Hare Katha, he took sannyas. When he took sannyas, then Jagat Mishra said, okay, Nimai, no more going to school, stop your study. Why? Everybody wants to study? No. Sachmata said, if he will not study, how will maintain his family? Who will give him girl to marry? Said, Krishna is maintaining everything. If he will study, again he will take sannyas also like Vishwarup. I will not send by. He did not send him to school. Then one day, Nimai, where all the used clay pots, contaminated clay pots are thrown, backyard, he is sitting there, putting all the black on all of his body. Then Sachimata said, oh Nimai, what are you doing? They are contaminated sitting there. You have no jnana, no knowledge. Nimai said, my dear mother, how can I get jnana? You don't send me to school. How will I get jnana? I don't know what is good as bad. Then he gave all kinds of knowledge to Mother Sachi. Then they said, okay, Baba, you go to school. Don't behave like this. Many interesting things. One day Nimai was, hey, tum bola, kokun ready hobe. One day Nimai, with his friends, I heard it from Srila Jayapataka Swami, Guru Maharaj, was playing with some small small dog, what they call? Puppies, small puppies. When they're playing, there's some healthy, nice, chubby puppies. So Nimai picked up those. He said, I will go take these puppies to my house. And all of them, no, why will you take the best one? We will all play here, don't take. You will take the best one, all the skinny one will live here. Then Nimai said, no, you come with me, we will play there. Then they all went to Jagat Mishra's house and they're playing with these puppies. Then Swachimata saw, Hare Nimai, what are you doing? The dogs, you are playing with the dogs. Small children playing with the dogs, that is offensive. Now big aristocratic family people, they are doing morning walk with the dog. Not only doing morning walk with the dog, they take one pan also to pick up their stool. So that is not contaminated. Just see what a big difference present day civilization and those days civilizations. Dogs were considered so contaminated. To touch, you have to take a bath. The common practice, dog stool, if you step over it, you have to wash your cloth. The common practice in our village. But Nimai saying, no, release them, Mother Sati saying, no, I will not, I will play. He started crying. Then Mother Sati said, okay, no problem. Now it's late, you have to eat prasad. So you go take a bath, put oil, and I am tying. I will bind these puppies, and after food, then you can again start playing. Then Nimai took it very innocently, put oil, went to take a bath. Then Mother Sati, she released all the dogs. Then all his friends, they ran to Ganga. Hey Nimai, your mother released all the dogs, all the puppies. Then Nimai ran back, crying. Oh, what happened to my puppies? Mother Sati came. Hey, what happened? Who released? Ajib, she doesn't know anything. She released. No, who did this? Why? Who released it? No. Then all those puppies are released. Guru Maharaj was telling that their puppies on the street, people saw. They were standing and Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. And they all went back to Godhead. Chaitanya Chandra Daya Karaha Vichar Kaile Chitte Pabe Chamatka. This wonder of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He delivered the puppies. He delivered the dog of Sivananda Sen. When he was going to Puri, one dog following him, one day he could not get, dog disappeared. Sivananda Sen did not eat. But when they reached Puri, they saw that dog sitting behind Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu eating coconut prasad of Jagannath and throwing him. And that dog is eating. And that dog went back to Godhead. Dog went back to Godhead. Then who went back to Godhead? Animals of Jhadikhanda. They went to Godhead. Jagai Madhav went back to Godhead. Right? All the qualified people. The dog was very qualified. Jhadikhanda animals were very qualified. Jagai Madhav were very qualified. Yes or no? They were not qualified. Mahaprabhu made them qualified, as Prabhupada said, right? I made you qualified. Mahaprabhu made them qualified. Jagai Madhav became very qualified. You know what was his qualification? An interesting thing, Vrindavan Das Thakur is saying. The Jagai Madhai, they are so sinful. There is no sin Jagai Madhai they have not committed. Actually, Jagai Madhai, they are from Brahman family. Every day, first they will read Puranas. Every day they read Purana, you know that? But why they read Purana, you know? In Purana it says about different kind of sinful activities one should not do. But they would find how many kinds of sinful activities so that they can do that. So every day they would read Purana for that. And they would go out, evening time they come back, what is today's score? How much sinful activities you have done? The list is long, wow, today very good day. Less sinful activities, bad day. They committed so much sinful activities. When Jamaraj asked Chitragupta, can you tell me how much sinful and pious activities they have committed? Chitragupta told, why dear Jamaraj, how can I tell you? The amount of sinful activity they have committed, I have warehouse filled with records. If 100,000 people will read for 1 month, they cannot finish that. So by hearing this, Jamaraj fainted. Really? Such a Bhagavan has come? Not only he is relieving from sinful reaction, not only giving liberation, giving Krishna prem, he fainted. And Vrindavan Das Thakur, interesting saying, you know, this is one very good lesson for us, we must learn. How such a sinful person, what made him qualified to get Krishna prem? Then Vrindavan Das Thakur writing, he got Krishna prem because he was a drunkard. Day and night he would drink wine, that made him to get Krishna prem. Very good, huh? Very good process. Then he's saying, because they're drunk whole day, so they're committing sinful activities, but they had no time for paraninda paracharcha. They had no time for blaspheming others. They committed sinful activities Krishna can tolerate. But paraninda paracharcha, they are deprived of that. So that is one reason why also that reason was added, why they got Krishna prem. So that means it is very, very important for us. We have to be very, very careful for this paraninda paracharcha, which is very tasty for us. When Gaudiya Matha Maharaj told, among everything, Vaishnava Ninda is the most tasty one. You have sweet rice, puri, halwa, you eat peacefully. But when pickle comes, what happens? Saliva comes from your mouth. So Vaishnava Ninda is like that, saliva comes from. What to speak of Vaishnava Ninda? No Devata Ninda, no people Ninda one should do. And that is most challenging in our devotional life. Most challenging one. Because we are very prone for discussing Vaishnava Ninda. When class takes place, the speaker, he chants, Om Ajnana Timirandhasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshuru Unmilitam Jena. But all audience Chakshu Nimilitam, they're closing down. As soon as class ends, Srila Prabhupada Ki. Wow, now the transcendental bliss starts to flow. All these times either eyes closed or we are thinking, when this class will finish, I will go out and have some sense gratification. Sit under the tree, in the restaurant, nice real discussion starts. You know, this Maharaj is doing like this. You know, this brahmachari is doing like this. Oh, really, really? What is doing? What is doing? All our senses are very smart. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. So that is the biggest challenge. We are wondering, so many years we are chanting Hare Krishna, why nothing is happening? Because this is one reason nothing is happening. Jai Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Ki, Gaur Purnima Ki, Gaura Premanandi, Hari Hari Bol. Thank you so much. Today is very auspicious day. So today is very good day to receive Chaitanya Charitamrita. We have Bengali, Hindi, English. How many you have Chaitanya? Raise your hand, Chaitanya Charitamrita. Many you don't have.